Make it seem like we feel the same we love. For today's video, I'm basically going to teach you a guide, well yes, a basic one, to earn millions of coins in Football Club Mobile. 24, believe me. I've been researching the market and I've found a method that honestly seems to me the best way to get more coins from all your sale cards. And does this method really have no flaws at all? This video doesn't have chapters, so I really recommend that you watch it all the way through to the end so you don't miss any details. And anyway, you already know that by subscribing to the channel and leaving a like on this video, you're really helping my channel grow and becoming part of my community. Let's reach 500,000 subscribers. I'm truly grateful and love you all deeply. Stay hydrated and let's get to the video. Today I'm going to show you how to earn millions of coins in a very simple way, just by using the market and the cards you get for free. In Football Club Mobile 24, you really just need to pay a lot of attention. And to use all this, we're simply going to need three things. The Federación Internacional de Fútbol Association Mobile Market, Football Club Mobile. We're also going to need this table that you're seeing on the screen, which is extremely important to always keep in mind. Credits to Luis Senes. I'm going to leave it here for a moment so you can take a screenshot because it's really important to use it while you're learning. More or less all of this by memory. And number three, we're going to need a calculator, literally any kind, the one on your phone or computer. It doesn't matter. First of all, let me tell you that I've already been selling players and making millions of coins with this method. And I basically call this method knowing what to sell and how to sell it. Here we're going to claim some profits from this Nabri with an overall of 84. This video focuses on the improved Mkhitaryan with ranks, explaining which cards are worth upgrading and which ones to avoid. What to sell, how to sell. I upgraded this one and honestly I made a lot of profit from it. Over here we have 757,000 coins and here we have thousands more coins. And over here this Iñaki Williams, if you noticed, I had also upgraded his ranking. Now pay attention, we're going to show you step by step what you need to do. The method consists of knowing what to sell while training and what not to. It's simple. For example, we have what would be 2 condo bias. I should clarify, I recommend that you sell players you get for free, not that you buy them and then train them, because that's called trading, and this video really isn't focused on that. Here we have what would be Kondogbia. In fact, we have 2 that didn't cost me anything, and if we hit sell, let's see. They're at 138,000 coins, and I have 2. This means that if I sell both, I would be making around 276,000 coins. But if you click on buy and you go to rankings, we're going to be looking over here at what would be this price section with the different ranges. Let's remember that I have 2 Kondogbias. I can literally, according to the table you're seeing on the screen, upgrade him to the blue rank, well actually to the green rank because they have to be combined. Okay, so it would be the green rank and he's at 256,000. Does this mean that it's actually better for me to sell Kondogbia separately? For example, here we can already go ahead and sell him and we're going to look for the other version of Kondogbia and we're going to go ahead and unlock him. And we're also going to go ahead and sell this one and we confirm. Yes, it's difficult, but it's really rewarding. When you make a profit, we have another menu here. Pay attention, I think we'll get a lot out of this one. A card that I also got completely free at the beginning of the season. If we hit sell, we unlock it. Let's see what we can get out of it. 294,000 coins for his own unit, and that's already quite a lot. Honestly, I think it's better to just sell him right away. And if we look at him with a range, he goes for 488,000 coins, 512,000 basically. So really with this one too, it's better to sell him as is without needing to train him. So we're going to hit confirm. I hope you're starting to understand me by now. And if not, let me give you some context for what we're going to try. This American has a lot of sales, and as a result, his value has dropped in the market. And here we can see that buying a piece of American, a card costs you 161,000 coins. But if we click on buy and look at the maximum of his ranges, we'll see people who are looking for him at 3,430,000. And look here, things change now. So I'm going to ask that we basically look at what would be the table that was previously shown to us on the screen, where we will be adding the players we need to upgrade American to the highest rank and sell him in the easiest and fastest way possible. We add 10 plus 5, which gives us 15 plus 2, that's 17 plus 1 more, that would be 18. And 1 more would make 19. I have to buy 19 cards from American. And what if we go back to what this would be? Let's see if we complete it. But each unit costs 161,000 coins. So now let's go to the calculator. We put 161,000 times 19 MRK cards, in which we would be spending 3,059,000. And now we go back to FEC Mobile to check something. We see that the highest MRK card costs 3,430,000. So there really is a profit, and here it actually works out well. So once you've done this, I recommend being quick with your fingers. And here we're going to put 19 units of American. We buy 10 and then later we buy 9. This isn't trading since we already have the first card. What an idiot. Okay guys, I made a stupid mistake and I want you to notice so you don't do this. What I did was buy American's cards at the highest possible price, so I'm going to resell them, obviously hoping to make a profit, but don't do this. Obviously, you should buy them at the lowest possible price. Do you see the mistake I made? I bought the most expensive ones at 178, but you should have always bought the cheapest ones. Just don't make that mistake. Because of this stupidity, I've unfortunately already lost more or less. What could it be? 200, 300,000 coins? But we're still going to sell it for a high price.
Here, I'm going to claim the coins that, well, yes, I've already won. And I'm going to claim the MRK, which, as you can see, are quite a lot.
Let's go to my club, let's go to players, and now let's look for MRK. And we're only going to focus on ranking up. I recommend that you do this very quickly so that the sale closes as soon as possible. We've already ranked up American here. Let's rank up again. We rank him up. Yes, sir. We've got the rank up and now he's GRL 85. Here we're going to need 2 cards to reach 100% improvement. There's also a chance to just do it once, but are you willing to take the risk? Honestly, I wouldn't want to take that risk. And that you lose a unit from your player, which you'll then have to buy anyway. Here we're going to need 5 cards from American. We click on rank up and now we basically have him in the red ranking, already at GRL 87. Then we'll see what we do with the skill points, but now we're already leveling up, which would be 100%. For the 30th rank of this one, Emre Can, and now he's at the maximum rank, and actually with the skill points, this player could be a center back. It sounds crazy, but we really can't sell him as a center back. Now what we can do is sell him for around 3,430,000. We click on sell and then confirm. We could have also waited for his price to go up, but that would be a bit risky. This chart also includes LUI XNS credits for him. Are you seeing that the maximum price of an 88 card, which was a RECAN, which was his highest upgrade, was almost 6 million coins? But waiting was risky, so it's better to play it safe and go for the profits. Although, remember, I didn't make a profit due to that very silly mistake, but oh well, there it is. We claimed these millions and we've literally stayed the same. Just in case, just in case, just in case, just in case. My mistake. Can we continue selling? For example, to this Frimpong, we are definitely going to sell it as a single unit since it costs 427,000. And to upgrade it to the blue range, in the green or blue range, we're not going to make any profit at all. We need to sell this one immediately. Let's sell it now. And you'll see, remember, all these players were free. They cost me nothing. This blind, we're looking at him right here. 374,000 coins. Upgrading it in blue doesn't work because we're going overboard. So we can also sell this one right away without any problem. Remember to locate the players you have duplicated over here. Mamardashvili, pay attention. This one is quite valuable and has an overall of 80. We have two. So if we sell this player separately, we would be getting more or less 900,000 coins as a reward. However, let's see how much they would give us for combining them, which would be this, 803,000. Alright, it's basically better to sell it separately. So this Mamardashvili, I know they've been looking for him around here. We're going to sell him, and now we're making more profit. Look, for example, with Nasri and Giroud, pay attention, these are cards that nobody wants. I mean, even at its peak, 1.8, it hasn't been worth it because the user has spent more coins than they should. With Nesiri, would you need to spend $127 to make $169? The truth is that here, you would only be earning, if you notice, just a few coins. 177 to 127 more or less, you would be making around 40 or 50,000 there. But let's do it.
Look, now if we buy the cheapest one at 127, we click on buy and then we click on confirm.
And I can see that they're looking for it in the green range. So we go to what would be updating the purchase orders. And now we have our entity here. We click confirm and we go to what would be our base letter. And now we have to go to the club. Now let's click on rank up. Just one is enough. Then click confirm. And now that's it. We have spent 127,000 coins for NCT. Watch out, okay? 127,000 coins. It's only worth it if you already have it in your reserves. Otherwise, it wouldn't be worth it because we would have had to buy two in the city and that would have been spending even more. We can click continue and now we go to what would be the market. We sell it and make 50 to 60,000 coins, a process you can easily repeat as many times as you want. We sell it for 177,000 obviously, and that's where the profit is. We bought it for 127 on Siri and just sold it for 177,000 coins. We will claim everything else and continue selling players. Giorgio Chiellini is going for 101,136. He's not worth it, so we have to sell him right away. He's also in the way, so we're going to sell him here. I recommend that you mainly do these things with players with an overall of 78 and above. And remember, if they're overpowered, it's much easier and faster for it to work out. And yeah, look, over here, we're going to have a booty jot. We're going to buy at 153.245. Here it's really worth it, huh? Yeah, it's worth it, but there aren't any on sale. Here we're actually making quite a bit. We're making about 100,000 coins in profit. I'm going to click buy and wait for someone to sell it to me. With Fabian at 158, that's quite a lot, right? But it sells for 267, so it's also worth it. We're going to click buy, we're going to click confirm. And what about these two players, Fabian and Boris Jaus? Let's wait for them to sell it to us. And yeah, we can do that right away. I didn't know I have two goalkeepers, a Providel and Pickford. Well, since there are so many and on the green it works, but it's not going to be a long wait. I do recommend doing this one because I have a Pickford. If I buy one for 812,000 coins, and if I sell it, obviously for 1.7, I'd be making almost double. I mean, this would be a great trade. But since there's still no app to know the reset time for each of the cards, it's going to be difficult. It's a complicated decision, but what I'm going to do is sell it individually, although I hope the concept was understood of what I was planning to do and the profits I was going to make. It was really going to be quite a lot, but anyway, we're going to sell him. We've unlocked this player. Getting 812,000 coins for a player, remember. Don't buy players. Do it with the players you already have there. Okay, not with the ones you've bought because then it would be trading. Well, I think they've sold me players here. We've bought Bobry Jao and we've also bought Fabian Ruiz. And what if we click on claim player? And now let's quickly go claim these coins as well. Yes, there it is. 2.1 million in earnings. We've already reached 8.5. Something tells me that we can reach 10 million. And basically, I will have doubled the coins I started this video with. Here we already have what would be Borijat. Let's quickly climb the ranking. Because remember, what matters to us is selling this card at a high price and quickly before someone else beats us to that offer, that sale. Let's look over here. Fabian Ruiz is moved up the ranking to his other version after confirming he's now GRL 82. And now, do you know what it means? It means to run quickly to the market. We're already here with Borijat. Look, if you're looking for him, he's at 257,000 coins. And Fabian Ruiz, they're looking for him at 280,000 coins. Perfect. We already clicked confirm. What if sales close? We won. We easily earned coins. Forsberg, how's it going? He's at 66 and a double. Nobody wants him. Nobody wants him. But if I manage to sell him, I'd be making double as well. Let's do this. This will probably take me a bit longer, but let's try it. Alright, the sales have been closed. Let's claim them. In total, 483,000 coins. We've reached 9 million coins. Just 1 million left to reach the goal. Look, I could easily sell Cristiano Ronaldo, but do you think I'm going to do that? Obviously not. We have Haller here, and this one is really complicated. He's very slow. Nobody wants this Haller. Williams, obviously Williams. Out of 104, I have one at double. How much would it sell for? 177, and I spent 115? Yes, okay, I'll buy it from you. I'll be making about 50,000 coins there. I'll buy it from you for 115,000. To improve it quickly, I believe Milik and Lukman will face a similar situation. They are not in demand. In 123, there is nobody bidding. With Milik, literally? No, with Milik, yes, but hey. The profit he's going to make is very minimal from 104,000 that he's going to spend to sell him. At 121,000, isn't that too much trouble for me? Let's go now to claim the players. Let's improve them and let's sell them. Okay, here is Iñaki Williams again. That's twice now that I've used this trick to beat him. Coins to Iñaki Williams. And now we've improved him to 82 overall points and we can do the same thing. With what would be Forsberg, who at first glance isn't bad at all. We hit confirm, then click here. Ranking up, and there it is, the green rank. Forsberg is already there. We can hit continue, let's sell them. Here is Iñaki Williams. We can sell him for 168, but we're not going to sell him for 185. So it turns out the best way possible, and we must be patient. To facilitate the sale, we will also sell Forsberg for 143,000. And then it would simply be a matter of waiting and seeing what our final profits will be. I'm also focusing on those with an overall of 79. Because I know there are some cards, like for example Henderson, that can easily be sold and upgraded to 80. I don't know if it changes here too. Okay, yes it does change, and quite a lot. 173,000? Yes, they are definitely looking for him. We're going to buy a Henderson unit for 100,000 coins to sell it for 173,000. Okay, with this Di Gregorio, literally the same thing is going to happen. If I manage to buy him for 54,000 and upgrade him to 96,000, I can sell him for 96,000. If I upgrade him to 80,000, I can sell him for 100,000. And there, literally, I'm making double. I'd be earning 50,000 coins. I already did this with Henderson. Let's see who else we can do it with. Robertone is actually really worth it for me. Look, selling him individually, remember, players rated 78 and above because the others are really good for experience. For experience, points to Balogun. Let's see, what does this guy have? 53 to Balogun? Let's see, what does this guy have? 53? And here, no, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Look, over here, I've already sold Robertone. I've bought Henderson. Let's claim the coins, which are 90,000. Let's claim both players, Henderson and Di Gregorio. Let's upgrade them, and you know how to sell them. We've already upgraded them. And see how much I'm going to get for Henderson? Yeah, I'm going to sell him now to secure the sale at 173,000. And I'm going to do the same with this Di Gregorio. I'm going to sell him for 100,000 coins. Basically, I've earned quite a lot of coins. I've made a good profit. And look, Iñaki Williams has already been sold. Trading has worked pretty well there. We claim these coins, we claim Henderson's, we claim this guys, and we're almost there. I mean, if Forsberg sells, I'd be really close. To reaching 10 million, I'm definitely going to reach 10 million. What I don't like about this method is that it's really slow, and yeah, it's very slow, but it's extremely effective and completely risk-free. In the end, I do reach 10 million, but I don't want to make the video too long. So, well guys, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and goodbye.